Determiners. Determiners are words that are always placed before nouns. They restrict the meaning of the noun. The boy took a few books from the shelf. There is no water in the jug. Billy ate a little rice. The first 3 people who register for the course will get a special prize. I don't know which film they saw. Should I return these books to the library? Please bring me some coffee. This coffee is too bitter. The words in bold in these sentences are determiners. Kinds of determiners. Articles a, and, the. Numerals first, second, etc. Possessive adjectives my, your, their, etc. Quantifiers some, few, etc. Demonstratives this, those, etc. Distributives either, neither, etc. Interrogatives what, which, etc. Articles. There are 3 articles, a and the. They are used before nouns or adjectives.
The is a definite article used when we refer to a particular person, place or thing, or to any one of many persons, places or things.
A and an are indefinite articles. Indefinite articles. As a general rule, the indefinite articles are used with singular, countable nouns. When we are not referring to a particular person or thing, or when we refer to a particular person or thing for the first time. A is used before words that begin with consonant sounds. Examples: a book, a computer, a table, a picture. An is used before words that begin with a vowel sound. Examples: an apple, an egg, an inkpot, an owl, an umbrella. Some words begin with a vowel but have a consonant sound. In such cases, we use a instead of an. Examples: a unicorn, a useful gift. Some words begin with a consonant but have a vowel sound. We use an before such words. Examples: an hour, an honest man. H is silent in these words, so R is pronounced as R and honest is pronounced as honest. These are the different ways in which we use indefinite articles. To refer to something for the first time or to refer to any one object or person. Examples: I saw a very fancy car today. First reference to a particular car. I have never met an astronaut does not mean any particular astronaut, to indicate that there is one of something. Example: we ordered 3 bowls of soup and a large plate of noodles. To indicate a regular occurrence of something. Example: my mother checks my bag once a week. With singular countable nouns to refer to a class. Example: an elephant has long tusks refers to all elephants. With nouns that are subject complements linked to the subject by a form of to be. Thus we use a, an to classify a person as a member of a profession or other group. Examples: Radha is a classical dancer. One of Mohit's great-grandmothers was a Russian. With words or phrases that convey the extent of a quantity or number, size or other quality. Example: we ate a lot of mangoes this summer. The car gave us a bit of trouble on the way. In exclamations with singular nouns. Example: what a lovely view! What a pity! To indicate a single unit or a type of an uncountable noun. Examples: let us order a tea and some biscuits. 1 pot of tea. Oolong is a tea that is lightly fermented, a type of tea. With proper nouns to make comparisons. Examples: this job requires the strength of a Hercules and the wisdom of a Chanakya. Mukesh will surely grow up to be a second Milkha Singh. To refer to an unknown or previously unknown person with a given name. Example: we met a Mr. Bhargav who helped us to repair the car. The definite article. We use the when the reader or listener knows what persons or things we mean, or when only one person or thing is possible. These are the different ways in which we use the definite article to refer to particular or specific persons or things. Examples: I bought a nice pencil box. Someone stole the pencil box. The second mention is specific. Where is the girl who won the race? Only one girl won the race. Where is the remote control? When only one remote control is available. Before a singular countable noun that is used to represent a whole class. Examples: the cheetah is a highly endangered animal. Many groups are working to protect the blue whale. Before adjectives when they are used as plural nouns. Examples: blessed are the meek. The race is not always won by the swift, nor the battle by the strong. Before nouns of which only one exists. Example: the horizon, the sky, the sea, the moon, the universe. Before some proper nouns. Examples: the Narmada, the Andes, the Thar Desert, the Andamans, the Upanishads, the Indian Express, the Czech Republic, the Middle East, the United Nations, the Qutub Minar, the Narayans, the Chatterjees. Before superlative forms of adjectives and before ordinal numbers. Examples: the youngest member of our relay team is also the fastest. I was the first person to arrive and the last to leave. Before musical instruments when we refer to the ability to play. Example: Pandit Shankar plays the sitar, but I have a sitar at home. Before adverbs that show a comparative situation. Example: the more the merrier, the sooner the better. Before people's names when they are qualified by adjectives or relative adjectival clauses. Examples: the young Rabindranath Tagore was greatly affected by a trip to the Himalayas. Is that the Champak Bhargav who helped you yesterday? When we refer to the inhabitants of a country or place collectively. Example: the Japanese have learned how to build quake-proof structures. The is essential when the name ends in ish, sh, ch or ese. In other cases, it is optional. Examples: the Australians are passionate about sports. Australians are passionate about sports. We do not use the with uncountable nouns when we talk in general. Examples: courtesy and kindness are always appreciated. Rice is the staple food in most parts of Asia. We use the when we talk of something specific. For example, when abstract nouns are attributes. Examples: the humility and simplicity of Dr. Abdul Kalam endeared him to everybody. The food was not very good, the rice was burnt, and the soup was too salty. We do not use the before plural nouns when they refer to a whole class in general. Examples: rats can harm the crops. We use the when we refer to specific groups or objects. The Pied Piper started to play his pipe and the rats followed him out of the town. Omission of the article. There are many cases when we do not use any article, but in most of these cases, we would use an article if we were referring to something specific. Before the names of games. Examples: Radhika has never liked cricket but loves football. People all over the world love the football that Brazil plays. Before plural countable nouns which refer to the noun as a class. Example: books are my best friends. Before abstract nouns and other uncountable nouns when speaking generally. Examples: necessity is the mother of invention. Mobile phones have become a necessity. Milk is a good source of calcium. The milkman leaves the milk outside our door every morning. Before the names of languages. Examples: Anjali speaks French very well, but the French language is used in many parts of Africa. The English our new teacher speaks is difficult to understand. Phrases related to travel, by land, by train, by air, etc., and communication media. Examples: we are going to Amritsar by air and returning by train. I heard the news on radio. We saw you on TV yesterday. Before the names of meals. Examples: breakfast is considered the most important meal of the day. We had an excellent dinner at Jayant's house yesterday. Before the names of academic subjects. Example: I love grammar and mathematics. With certain nouns: home, school, hospital, prison. Examples: will you be at home tomorrow? The children went to school, but that is the school in which my mother teaches. Manish is in hospital, but Manish is in the hospital on Mall Road. Mary goes to church every Sunday, but the church is famous for its stained glass windows. Other determiners. Numerals are determiners when they appear before a noun. In this position, cardinal numerals express quantity: 1 book, 2 books. Possessive adjectives are used to express possession or belongingness. They help the reader know who or what owns the noun, that is, determiners. Possessive determiners include pronouns such as my, your, our, his, her, their, and its. Quantifiers: much, many, little, less, few. Many, few, and fewer are used with countable nouns. Much and little are used with uncountable nouns. When little means small, as in little puppy, it is not a determiner. It is an adjective of quality. The comparative and superlative forms for few and little are few, fewer, fewest, little, less, least. The comparative and superlative forms for many and much are more and most. A little and a few refer to a small amount or quantity. When we use little and few by themselves without the preceding a, they mean almost nothing or almost none. Examples: he could help you a little. There was little I could do. I saw a few people leaving the theatre. Few people saw the performance. Demonstratives: this, that, these, those. This points to a nearby object and that to a distant object. These in the plural of this and those is the plural of that. Examples: whose is this bag? I don't know. That red and black bag in the corner is mine. These children have not done their homework. They will stand on those chairs till it is time to go home. This and that can be used for either countable or uncountable nouns. Uncountables have no plurals, so these and those are used only with countable nouns. Examples: this flower is pretty. These flowers are pretty. Is that melon sweet? Are those melons sweet? I will have some of this ice cream. Give me that mango. Distributives: either, neither, each, every. Either and neither are both used when we are dealing with two people or things. Each can be used with two or more people or things, and every with three or more people or things. Either person means one or the other of the two. Neither person means not one and not the other. Example: report cards can be signed by either parent. Each person or every person refers to all the people individually or one at a time. Example: the principal reads the report of each child. Interrogatives: they modify a noun or pronoun in a direct or indirect question. The interrogatives are what, which, and whose. Examples: whose books are these? Whose laptop is this? What magazines do you buy? What stupid mistake have you committed? Which city do you like the most? Which dress do you want to wear to the party?